Hi, my name's Alison Lobb and I'm Managing Partner of Moorcroft Solicitors in Liverpool. I've been thinking quite a lot about change and how our lives have really changed in the last 12 months. Some of it quite sad, some of it's really good and very positive, and hopefully we will be able to bring those positivities to bear in the future and not go back to some of our old habits. And that made me think even further back to when my life, or certainly career-wise, changed substantially about 7 years ago. And that was when my predecessor of managing partner of Moorcrofts told me that she was going to retire to pursue fresh opportunities, and that she suggested I put myself forward as her successor in the role. Now, up until then, yes, I'd been somewhat involved in the management of the firm. I went to management meetings, but my day job, what I was there to do, was to be a litigation solicitor. So I had a cabinet full of files, a diary full of client appointments and court hearings, and things that ran very much to a formula and a timetable. And I was able to fall back on the experience I had from having dealt with these things before for so many years. Suddenly I was being thrust into a very, very different world. And in many ways I had a blank sheet of paper, but I also had over 100 people looking at me to lead them and to tell them what to do, and I wasn't quite sure where to start, or even if I could do it at all. One of the things I've said to people quite a bit recently when they've been feeling overwhelmed is what I did then. I thought about it in light of, how do you eat an elephant? You start one bite at a time. So I started with the things that I knew I could do, or the things that desperately needed doing, and worked out how to do them, and everything else just sort of followed. I think one of the secrets is to work out what you're good at doing and stick to that as much as possible, even if you don't always enjoy it, but then to make sure that the things you're not good at doing, you find someone else who can. Because it is true, surround yourself with good people who know what they're doing. That's how you build a really good team, and that's what we've done at Moorcrofts with our management team. We all have different skills, we all have our own roles, and we come together to form a really strong management and leadership team. Change is something that lawyers find incredibly difficult to deal with. It's to do with the personality type that goes into the law in the first place. We are very averse to change. So the last 12 months has been very challenging, but I feel that having had the experience I've had, it was easier to deal with, and I was better and more competent at dealing with it. But it's always just about one little thing at a time, I feel. And if you're not sure whether you're capable of doing something, at the very least give it a go and ask people, seek support, look at how other people have done it, follow what they do, and make changes where you need to. The only thing I really don't want to change now is my role, because it's the most fulfilled I've ever been, and it's the happiest I have ever been. And so I feel that by driving forward change in other people, I'm able to get all that happiness and satisfaction myself. And that's what it's all about.